Hey there everyone, welcome to today's video and Merry Christmas. Today we celebrate the last saint of the whole year. There's obviously a few saints you can celebrate today, but we're going to celebrate one of the last saints for this calendar year, 2025. That is Saint Sylvester. Saint Sylvester is or was the Pope when Christianity became legal. So in the early 300s, Constantine legalized Christianity. And again, that's kind of where oftentimes we kind of just stop the conversation as Christians, like, yeah, Christianity became legal and everything was great. But that's not totally true. Christianity was far more of a small knit group of people, and then all of a sudden was rapidly growing, and the church really struggled to keep up with it. In fact, some of the great heresies that went on in the early church really began to expand at this time. And the church couldn't really keep up with how quickly the church was growing in, keeping the message the same and straight. And so Saint Sylvester had to deal with this. Today we finish one year and we go into the next year. And every year it seems like communication and connection and technology rapidly grows. Last year, if I remember correctly, I think artificial intelligence became popular this year, or was it last year? Anyway, 5 years ago, we talked about the possibility of artificial intelligence as a movie idea, and now anyone can type into the computer and use a type of artificial intelligence, right? Technology and communications is rapidly still growing. And the church isn't necessarily, I think we're doing better at keeping up with those things now, but not as rapidly as, culture continues to change. I think we pray for St. Sylvester on this last day of the year, looking towards the future. As much as we want to control all of that stuff or be on the cutting edge of all that stuff or have the most up-to-date of all that stuff, the message is still the same. To become holy, to become a saint. Saint Sylvester, in the midst of all that stuff, of needing to keep up with so much growth, he just strove to be a saint. And then he did his best. But first and foremost, he just kept trying to become holy. You and I, we're never going to keep up with all that stuff. We're never going to be able to. All that we can do is become as holy as we possibly can. Merry Christmas, and God bless you.